Today is 975th day to come here to us and learning how to support your dreams. Your goals allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about patience and waiting. Waiting and patience. There's a lot of things is similar between waiting and patience. But we need to understand there's a massive difference. There's more differences between waiting and patience than there are similarities. Because a lot of times people think that they are patient, but what they're actually doing is waiting. And when you're waiting, you will not get results that you're looking for. Waiting is for a short period of time is okay, but in the long run, waiting doesn't serve you. We need to understand that patience is what we're looking for. We need to build patience in our life, not waiting. Waiting doesn't give us what we want because we're waiting without really taking any action. Because patience is active. Waiting is passive. And there's a massive difference. So today we'll share what is the difference between waiting and patience. I think that when you understand there is a massive difference, you start asking, so when was the time when I was waiting for? Because sometimes we are looking and waiting for results, but if we're waiting for results, will never come. We need to be patient with results. But there is a massive difference when you know if you are waiting for results that never comes, or you are patient waiting for results. And that is the massive difference. Today we'll look into how to know, are you patient or are you waiting? Because as I said, there is a massive difference. So number one thing that when we need to start looking into is that first thing is nature and action. So that means that when we think about really waiting, a lot of times we have that outcome that we're waiting for. But a lot of times we wait that for some external thing to happen. So that means that we ain't able to understand that waiting is a lot of times caused by the things that you do not control. And that's why we wait. We wait for something to happen. So that means that if we are at a train station and train got delayed, we are waiting for the train. We're waiting for the plane. We're waiting for the bus. Waiting for some other person to really do the things. But when you think about really patience is taking action. So that means that if train got delayed, what you able to do? You're able to be patiently to use that time and not get discouraged, or you able to really book a car, book a flight, book or something. That is, patience could lead to different kind of actions. Waiting is just waiting because external things happen. Now I will wait and I'll potentially waste my time. But if I'm patient, I know that I'm able to be calm, and I'm able to really reflect and really look into what I'm able to do right now based on my station. Sometimes you're not able to change, but you're able to control the time that you are potentially wasted. So that means that if you need to wait 4 hours, what you're able to do with those 4 hours. Sometimes those 4 hours could be even more beneficial because you find the time how to use those. And people who are patient, they don't get frustrated. They don't get frustrated because they need to wait. They're able to really maximize their time because they are patient. Number two is mindset and attitude. That means that what kind of feelings do you experience when you need to wait? People who are waiting, they feel anxiety, stress, while people who are patient, they feel encouraged, hopeful. That means that people who are waiting, they have negative emotions. People who are patient, they have positive emotions. So that is massive difference. Because people who are patient, they are resilient, persevering, they understand that they are working until they get results. While waiting sometimes doesn't give much positivity because you are waiting, so it means you don't take action. Because people who are waiting sometimes has toxic positivity. So what I mean by toxic positivity? Toxic positivity is waiting for something external to happen without taking action. Positivity is when you're taking action, when you're adjusting your actions, and you know that sooner or later we'll get results. But if you're waiting for results, not changing, not taking action, that is toxic positivity for me. Because how is supposed to expect that things will change if you do not change, if you do not take action? So patience allows you to be aggressive with your actions and patient with your results. What does it mean? That means you're taking action, and you're taking action enormously by giving massive action. And that's, at the same time, you are patient with your results. And that's, again, attitude on that. Number three is focus. That means that people who are waiting, they are focusing only on the end results. That means that, okay, I will wait until I will get this result and that's it. While patient, they are focusing on the process. And it's a massive, massive difference. Waiting focus on the end result, while patient focus on the action. So I mean, patient people, they know that they want to achieve results. They want to achieve results. They look into vision. And then they break down what kind of process they will need to do to achieve the result. So now they do patiently the same process every single day. Sooner or later will get a result. People who are waiting, they focus on the end result without not really addressing the process that needs to be done to achieve result. So now they wait, but they don't understand what needs to be done to achieve result. That's why I said it's toxic positive, because they don't know what needs to be done to get the result. And they wait and wait and wait, and a lot of times, majority of people who wait never get things done. Number 4 is development. Now, this is, again, is important to understand that waiting at some point is very, very important. And it has place and time. Waiting sometimes could be very, very, very meaningful. What do I mean by that? That means that if you want to plant a seed, of course, when is the best time to plant a seed? In the spring, because you want to have a harvest by the end of the summer. So that means if you want to plant a seed by the end of in the spring, that is, if you right now in the winter, is this a good time to plant a seed? No. You need to wait until the spring will come. So that means that there is a time for waiting. That means that there's nothing that you can do at the moment. You're able to prepare, you make sure that you are ready, you know exactly what you need to do, but at the end of the day, you're not able to take action. And waiting at that time is very, very important. And you're able to develop that. So that means you're able to develop awareness when you need to take action. And waiting is crucial for that. So be able to reflect on that. And it's very important to learn how to wait. And patience always helps, because when you have patience, you're able to wait. But when you don't have patience, it's very hard sometimes even to wait, because you want to plant a seed right now, but if you plant a seed in the middle of the winter, all the seeds will die. And that's why it's very important to be able to wait for the right timing. While patience is the most important thing, because you need to develop your patience, in patience involves in every single part of your life. Relations, you need patience. In business, patience. In work, patience. In health, patience. Everything what you do need patience, and that requires development of your patience. And of course, that develops everything. That means you need to practice patience in every aspect of our life, that you could really become more resilient in every aspect of life. Number 5 is long-term perspective. That means waiting a lot of times is just short-term. I'm waiting for this end goal. It might be long-term as well. But we a lot of times see that waiting as a short-term thing, while patience could be even a lifetime thing. You are patiently doing the things required to achieve long-term 10, 20 years goal, and you patiently doing day after day, the things required to achieve that. And the same time, potentially be patiently waiting for that. But again, waiting is a lot of times short-term, and patience is long-term. Number 6 is response to uncertainty. When people are waiting for something, they are afraid of uncertainty. They don't want uncertainty. They want stability, and they say that's how it's supposed to be. But when we really look into patience, because they know that they're doing the things required, they know that they will make things happen. So patience is seeing uncertainty as part of life. And because of it's part of life, of course, you accept that much, much more easily. So patience learns how to deal with uncertainty much, much better. The last one is that action versus reflection. And that's a big, big, big one. Because waiting a lot of times leads to massive reflection. Constantly reflecting, but you don't take any action. And you wait and wait, reflect and wait, reflect and wait, reflect and wait, reflect and wait. And this reflection is hindering success because you don't take any action. While patience is a massive action and patient results. Massive action and patience and patient results. So that means that you always constantly taking action. Now, of course, understand that patience requires to reflect on things as well. Are you taking the right actions? Are you taking the right actions? That is the most important part, because sometimes people take massive action, but they don't move forward. They are doing the motion kind of activity. Like if you run on the treadmill, you know that you will not get anywhere because you just run in the same place. And that's what we need to do. When we are patient, we need to reflect patiently as well. And when you're able to reflect patiently, when you take action patiently, and you really wait for results while you are taking action patiently, then of course you're able to really expect the best results. So waiting and patience is different, because we're able to wait without patience, but we're not able to really be patient and really not wait. Because if you are actually patient, you will be always willing to wait. So I hope you reflect as well, how often do you include waiting in your life, and how often do you include patience in life? Because patience, what we need, not waiting. Sometimes, as I said, waiting is important, but 90% of the time we need to include our patience in our life, not waiting. So I hope you reflect as well, and you'll find that how you're able to improve your patience, that you could really pursue the things that you want. So I hope you choose win, and see you tomorrow.